Hi guys, just wanted to let you know you don't have to watch the movie in order to listen to the show. There won't be any spoilers because they haven't seen the movie. All they've done is watch the trailer, which is all you have to do. Or don't, doesn't matter. You can still listen and laugh. Okay, that's all. Enjoy the show.
Are you listening?
Welcome
Hey.
to the Real and Real Pod. My name is Dave, and I'm here with my co-host Marcy.
Hello again.
Have you ever watched a movie and thought to yourself, "Hey, what if this happened in real life?" That's what this show's about.
And then we come up with a few points that discuss the question.
And the question is,
What if everyone had an imaginary friend? Based off the movie Jojo Rabbit.
When I was your age, I had an imaginary friend. Got me in so much trouble.
set during World War II, an awkward young German boy whose only ally is his imaginary friend Hitler has his naive patriotism tested when he meets a young girl who upends his world views. Marcy, do you want to see this movie?
Yeah, I don't mind it. It actually looks kind of cute. There's some stupid pieces in there that I just don't understand. But, it's an imaginary friend with Hitler. So, Eh.
Interesting.
What about you? Do you want to see this?
I am looking forward to this movie so much. I am a fan of Taika Waititi. He is the director and also the person playing Hitler. He recently, for those who don't know, directed the last Thor movie. Also, I believe he's in the new Suicide Squad coming out, if I'm not mistaken, which has an awesome looking cast. Like, oh my goodness. If you haven't seen that, go look up that cast. The cast is crazy. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this movie. I think it'll be funny. So, moving on, Morsi.
Yeah.
What is your first point if everyone had an imaginary friend?
My first point is that if everyone had an imaginary friend, no one's alone.
This is a fact.
Yes, because you'll always have a friend with you. If you ever feel lonely, just Sebastian, I need you, and then Sebastian's there. Ta-da! What would your imaginary friend name be? Mine isn't Sebastian, but what would your imaginary friend name be?
Clarkston.
Clarkston?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel I would have a Clarkston as my imaginary friend. Clarkston, where are you?
So he's your butler.
No, actually, he is a blood. He's a part of a gang. But
you a
it's not
Crip?
his choice. He was born in it,
Oh.
and he can't get out. But they give him the easy jobs. But you know what? He goes to church.
Most of these people do.
He gives tithe and offering,
Oh my god.
and he helps out the orphans in the local orphanage.
So what is his job? The easy job? Is he to just go and clean up
He
things?
collects the money for protection.
Oh.
Yes.
So he's like, I'm not the one to threaten you, but just know that if you don't pay me, someone else is going to come and threaten you.
No, he does not say that. He says, "Hi, Mrs. Johnson. How you doing today?
I'm here to collect."
Here to collect, And it's like, I'm not going to have it. You know what, Miss Johnson? I'll tell him I came by and you weren't here. You were in the bathroom and I don't want to bother you. Is that cool? Cool. Okay. I'll see you later, Miss Johnson. Doodly doodly doo.
Have your money next week.
Yeah, exactly. He's like that. He's a nice
that's
guy.
sweet. I
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
the sweetest.
I like that.
Yeah. Do you have a name for yours?
Clementine.
Why? She likes...
It's a sweet Southern belle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yours is Southern.
She's a sweet Southern belle.
What does she do?
She makes the best sweet tea. I don't know.
Yours has no story behind it.
Okay, so Clementine, she's a sweet Southern belle. She was somebody that was shunned by her parents because she wanted to move away from them.
That's why she was shunned by her parents, because she wanted to move?
Yeah, then everybody stayed in that one town and nobody ever left.
I'm going to get out of here one day.
Yes. So she left. And she maintained her sweetness even though she moved up to the north. There you go.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Clementine.
Gotcha. Fruit. Got it.
Yes, cute little flute.
Okay, we'll move on to my point. I like the nobody being alone.
Yes, what is your first point?
More people in the hospital.
Why?
Because your imaginary friend would convince you to do dangerous things. Like jumping off of a roof, or jumping off of a bridge, or jumping off of a moving car, or jumping off of a chair, or jumping off of a table, or jumping off of
Anything.
a van, or jumping off of
A fridge.
a friend. How'd you get on the fridge? The roof is too close. What's wrong with you? How would you stand on that? How big is your house? Jeez.
I mean, depending on how high your ceilings are in your kitchen.
True. I have very low ceilings.
I do in my kitchen, but
Our
not
fridge
everywhere else.
hits the ceiling.
Oh.
I can reach up into. This is not true.
Oh.
But yeah, that's interesting. High ceilings. I would hate high ceilings. How do you clean them?
You don't, and it's a problem.
Oh.
You get like what you're supposed to. Well, not
Swiffer.
supposed to do. Yeah, you get like not the Swiffer, but you get like those mops that have like the fingers on one
Swiffer.
side. Not a Swiffer.
Oh, a Swiffer mop.
No,
Okay.
you get a cloth mop.
Cloth mop by.
Swiffer. Fine. Okay. And then you like get the extended poles that they use for painting, and then you just get those with the little fingers, and then the other side is just like a pad, and
Swiffer
you
painting
rub
poles.
against the wall. There you go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How do you get the ceiling though? What if your sticks don't reach that high?
That's why I said you get the
What if they
extended
bend?
stick.
Because it's so tall.
You get the painted extended stick.
Yeah, it might bend.
And that's why you get the one for painters.
It doesn't matter as long as if it's so long, it could still bend.
It's a thick pole, and it's got reinforcements.
It could still bend unless it's metal. Is it metal?
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's
Yeah.
dangerous still. You could hit something
Oh yeah.
like a person.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
it's not good.
Gotta do it when you're alone.
What if you need help? You need someone to hold the ladder
Why are you on a ladder?
to reach it easier.
You're on the floor. What?
You're on the floor.
Yeah.
What if you don't have upper body strength to push that thing up?
Oh, then you just gotta figure this out. Get you some
Ah.
push-ups, sis.
I'll throw up a vacuum
Oh
and let it
my God.
suck it up and catch it.
Why are they talking about hurting people? I'm gonna just throw the vacuum up there
Yeah.
and let it do its do. Let's turn on just whoop. Ah. Oh
All I
man.
need is an extension cord and just throw the vacuum up. And then let it drop and I'll let it hit the ground and then I'll pick it up and throw it.
Bruh. Sad thing is, I can imagine that scenario happening.
that's
I
the
guarantee
plan.
you somebody probably
That's-
tried that. They're
that's
like,
the plan.
well, this vacuum sucks up, Derek. Maybe it'll suck up the stuff
I mean,
up
it
there.
will.
Yeah,
It
just,
just you gotta toss it up there. So they're like, "Wow, have you been working out? Just toss him a vacuum.
why?
Just cleaning my roof, cleaning my ceiling.
Just gotta clean the ceiling.
Gotta
You know,
clean the
high ceilings.
Yeah,
and all
high
that.
ceilings. You know how to be. Yeah. So when people come to your house, there's like a hole, like a little dent in your ceiling. How'd they get there? Vacuum. What?
them a
Wait,
vacuum.
what?
Vacuum. What was it doing up there? Listen, they're high ceilings. You
High
gotta
ceilings.
clean them.
You gotta clean them. How do you think it gets done? How do you think?
You think they
maids-
clean themselves?
Yeah. How do you think maids do this? They throw up vacuums.
Why do you think they so buff?
Yeah. Exactly.
It's not from scrubbing, it's from throwing.
Exactly. But anyway, yeah, so people be in the hospital more because of all them injuries from jumping off stuff.
Okay.
And like running from stuff or doing dangerous things like hitting what are those things people hit? Bees nest. As a kid, I know people do that, right?
Yeah, wasp nest.
Wasp's nest, bees nest, hornet's nest, all these nests, gopher nest, all those nests.
All them things.
Bird's nest.
Oh.
Yeah. Ostrich nests.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Do they
you
have
dead.
nests?
Yeah, they do. They're just on
Ostrich
the ground.
nest. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's accidental. You
Well, they
should-
can't fly.
You gotta climb up
They
that
can't
tree.
climb.
They should be able to.
Ostriches can't climb or fly. They just run really fast.
Oh.
Yes.
Lame. I'm gonna put down like a little couple.
Their brain is
couple of
smaller
them,
than their
whatchamacallits? Those
Bear traps,
no, where you run and you jump over them. What do runners do?
long jumps, hurdles.
Hurdles. Thank you.
Like you're like long jump. Look,
I said jump.
running and jump.
I said
You
jump.
said running
I
and jumping.
I said running and jump over them. Long jumps is
Look.
not a thing. You don't jump over those things.
It's running and jumping. I was like, yeah, long
Over,
jump.
over.
I didn't
said
get the over part. I heard running and jumping, and I was
I'm
like, yeah,
yes,
long jump.
Long
yeah.
jump over the space on the ground. But anyway, what was I saying? Yes, nest, hitting nest, doing dangerous things. I've done many dangerous things as a child that I shouldn't have done.
What'd you do? Give me one.
I rode my bike without a helmet.
Ooh.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say something like you jumped off a tree, because I did that. I jumped off the roof into a tree, and the tree snapped. I missed the branch, and I just fell to the ground.
Did you hurt yourself?
Nope.
See, here's the thing. I hurt myself on these things. Well,
That one I
went down a hill without a helmet, fell off, hit my head, hell sweater with blood, stuff like that. Like,
Really? No, what?
Yes.
Whew. No, see, like, when I rode my bike, I never wore a helmet, and I was fine. So much so that, like, there was, like, this really steep hill. Now, the dumb thing was it led into traffic, and if you weren't
Excuse me? Excuse me? You're riding into traffic? What
Let me
is this,
finish.
rocket power? What is
Let me
this?
finish. Let me finish. It gets better. Okay.
It does?
So, yes, it's not as bad as it sounds. It was not a super busy street.
Oh, because okay.
And
Thank
there
goodness.
was a sidewalk.
Wait. Thank goodness it wasn't a busy street. The cars were just coming every once in a while to hit us and kill us. Perfect. Yes.
And there was a sidewalk. So if you like timed it correctly, if you saw that there was a car coming, you had to hurry up and turn, and then you'd be on the sidewalk, and then you just keep going down the sidewalk with that momentum, or you just go into the ditch either if you turned left or the right. You wanted to go to the left though because the right had forest. Yeah, it was. Never hurt myself there. I will say.
Yeah.
I will say that the one time I rode not my bike, it was my cousin's. My shoelaces got stuck in the chain and I flipped. The bike and I flipped. It was not great.
I feel sad for your mother. Yes. So, yeah, you'll end up a lot of people in the hospital due to these types of injuries because their their imaginary friend that was like, oh, this will be fun. Let's do this. And there you go. What is your next point?
My next point goes perfectly well with your first point, because it says, my buddy made me do it. That was my point. My buddy made me do it. So anything that bad that happens, so you end up in the hospital, why'd you do this? My buddy made me do it.
Okay.
Or you murder somebody and it's like, why did you kill this person? My buddy made me do it.
You'll still go to jail.
But your buddy made you do it, so they just could mark you off as crazy and you get less time.
But you still go to jail.
Do you?
And no, you wouldn't be crazy because everyone has an imaginary friend and knows about this. So you just be in jail.
Valid. But yeah, so like the hurting.
How does this benefit anybody? It's like, oh, my imaginary friend made me do it. Okay, but you did it. Time to go
You
to
still
jail.
did it. Listen, he held a gun to my head. He's imaginary.
It's an imaginary gun.
He's imaginary.
Yeah.
It was a water gun
Yes. I don't understand.
full of bubbles.
What is this? What is this?
So the point is, my buddy made me do it. And anytime you do something bad or like terrible, like you kill somebody, you rob something, you hurt yourself, and then why did you do this? My buddy made me do it.
And you still end up in jail.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
The only way I see this working is for like in school. It could be cute.
Yeah.
Because you're like, why did you poke me, John? It's like,
buddy
my buddy
made
made me
me.
do it. You just like me. No, my buddy made me do it. Seriously. It's like, oh, John has a crush on Lou.
No, because I'm dating this one.
This one. Yeah, they have a long-lasting relationship. Who's your wife? This one. I'm dating this one. This is the girl I'm dating. What's her
How
name?
long have y'all been together?
This one. Whatever her name is, months. I actually have dated a girl. I did not know her name.
What?
Yeah, I did not know how to pronounce it.
Did you have a pet name for her?
Babe.
So you just called her babe?
Yeah, a lot.
Oh my god, how long did you guys date?
It was months.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And you never learned how to pronounce her name.
It was hard, man. It could have gone two ways. It was either like Chrislyn or Christian or Kristen. And so I was like,
So you
I'll
settled on
I'll
babe.
wait for someone else to say it. And then when people come up, hey girl, I'm like, no, what's her name? Say her name. So then when I have to introduce her, I'm like, hey, I'm David, here's my boo. And it's like, that's it.
Here's my boo.
Yep, don't.
And I mean, it technically counts because they were your boo.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
I was not a very good boyfriend at that time. I've grown now, and I know my girlfriend's name.
That was the only requirement I needed.
Yes. I'm a new person now who remembers their girlfriend's
Oh,
name.
gosh.
Yes, there you go. Still don't know how to pronounce it to this day. At all.
Wow.
At all. She'll never know. She's never going to hear this. So,
There you go.
anyway,
So what's your second point? 'Cause
my
that's mine.
second point is imaginary friend dating. You want to try to guess? Please try to guess.
So you and I are dating.
Nope.
Which means our imaginary friends are dating.
Nope. Try again.
Okay. You set your imaginary friend up with other imaginary friends.
There we go. Second try. Yes. Like we think they'll get along, right? So what we do is like you and I go on a date, like we're not on a date, but our imaginary friends on a date. He talks for me and you talk for yours. I don't think they can talk to each other. So yeah, that's how it'll work.
I mean, they might be able to in imaginary
Why
world.
would
You
they?
never
It's
know.
in your mind. It's not
True,
in the
true,
imaginary
true.
world. So
True. See, listen, every time I hear imaginary friends, I think of foster
Foster's
home for
home,
imaginary
yeah.
friends. And I'm like, oh, no, they're right there. Everybody can see them. No.
no, not how that
No.
works. No.
No.
Those are physically manifested. These are just still in your head.
Yep.
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
So it's like Clarkston wants to know what is your imaginary friend's hobby? And there you
Ooh,
go.
Clarkston likes those.
Yeah, like that.
That just sounds creepy.
Well, that's what it is.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, and we don't get it along. What if we don't like each other?
Oh, my gosh.
But they hit it off. Clarkston wanted me to text you or your imaginary friend. Here's what he said. And then she's like...
And then at the end, I
she's-
still hate you, by the
Yeah,
way.
I still hate you. You're still annoying, okay? Like that. There we go. So what is your last point?
My last point kind of goes well with your second point. You want to know why?
Just the same one?
Nope.
Because I got nothing. What?
All seats are extra large. Why?
Yeah, why?
Because they're always like, when there's like a table and it's like, is anyone sitting here? Yeah, my imaginary friend. Right? No?
No, I'm confused. You
Okay.
said all seats are extra large.
Yes,
Why are seats
because
extra large?
you have to have room for you and your imaginary friend.
You mean they're sitting with me?
Yes.
But you say who's sitting here?
Yes.
So that's 2 different seats.
Right. But instead of doing that, we just make extra large seats so you don't have to have somebody.
You explained that horribly.
So let me try again. You know how there's always like an empty seat at a table and somebody's like, hey, someone's sitting there, and like they'll usually reply, no, my imaginary friend is. Well, now they can take that seat because your seat is extra large. So it's like, no, you're good. So you and your imaginary friend can sit there. I have mine and my imaginary friend sitting here.
That's lame.
Eh,
Why they gotta sit down?
I mean,
Can they just make a chair in their head? Sit there.
if we're going off the movie, he was sitting down at the chair at the table. Mind you, he was eating a unicorn, but still,
Yeah.
He was
so
sitting
anyone
down
can
at the
come and
table.
sit there, can't they? It doesn't just because they're sitting there. You can sit inside them, I guess.
no, that's gross.
I don't know.
We're not doing imaginary friend inception.
I
Because
have
if
no
everybody
idea.
has it, it's like, oh my gosh, why are you sitting on Cletus? Why are you sitting on Cletus?
Ew.
I can't think of a name.
That is
I
disgusting.
could not think of a name, and I didn't want to use mine. Why are you sitting on Cletus?
Why are you sitting on Cletus, Marcy? oh, I'm sorry.
Clementine, why didn't you tell me he was here?
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, that's my point.
Wow.
Look, this one was a struggle.
Wow.
I made 3 points.
I see.
And
You
I like
made-
the extra
You made
chairs.
3 of something.
What's your last point?
My last point
Hmm.
is simple.
Okay.
How often do we see imaginary friends in movies? Or the thought of them? And usually, who are they tied to?
Children.
Children.
Or mentally insane people.
No, I'm going with children in this point.
You're like, no, children.
Yeah, children. Specifically, little girls.
No.
Wait.
Okay.
Little girls, when they play what specifically? Come on.
House.
How? Well, close. You're close.
Dolls.
You're close. You're
Dress
close.
up. Doctor.
No.
School.
No. Come on. You can get there. There's a table involved.
Cooking. Tea parties.
There we go.
Look, you usually put things there.
tea parties. There would be an influx of tea party sets. So
Oh my
around the
gosh.
world.
All that build up for more tea sets.
More tea sets around the world. Because as a child, that's what you start off with, okay? You ate dinner with your family. Now it's time to eat dinner with your imaginary friend. Tea set parties. Woo, whoop, 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 whoop. And who doesn't love them some tea? When I was younger, I thought tea was disgusting. I didn't know there were thousands and thousands of them. Then when you get older, you're like, oh, this is a industry of infinite teas.
Yes.
So yes,
And they all are pretty decent. Not all
that
of
is
them.
a lie.
That's why I said that.
There
No,
are
they're not.
different kinds all
Because
over
they make
the
some
world.
black licorice teas, and those are trash.
So I love all the teas, and they do different things, even though it feels like they all do the same thing. Except
Yeah,
the ones
they
that
do.
make you poop. So the laxative teas.
Ooh,
But
stay away from those.
Yeah, but the sleepy times, I don't get the sleepy time tea because I'm like,
It doesn't
all
make
of
you
them,
sleepy.
All of them make me sleepy because it's warm going down. You're like, oh, it's
like a nice
I can
little
take
warm
a little
hug.
nap.
It's like
Take
a
little
hug.
Hug on the inside. I can take a little nap. Oh, you hugged my organs. Oh, thank you.
I will say that some teas that I've drank warm. Are you enjoying your little
Yeah,
warm
my
tea
little
hug?
warm tea hug. So nice. Go ahead.
Your organs are wearing sweaters.
Yep.
I will say that there's
Sweaters.
sweaters.
Okay.
I meant sweaters, but you know
No,
when it
I
came
like
out
it.
that way?
Sweaters. Like a warm sweat hug.
Your organs were getting hugged by a sweater.
Okay, continue.
Anyway, so there's some teas that I will say that I've drank warm when they're actually supposed to be served cold.
Don't tell me how to drink my tea. I drink it how I want.
It tastes better though.
That's on you. Depends on the taste buds. But anyway, that's my last point. Tea parties. So Marcy, let's see if people don't go see this movie, and you suggest they go see another movie. What movie do you suggest they go see in their free time, Marcy?
The movie I suggest you go see is Precious.
Oh, why?
That is the most knee-jerk reaction I've ever seen you reply to a movie. just Precious, your whole face just, oh, why?
You want people to be depressed? Okay, continue. I mean, all of it's not even a true story with that one person. so you're sending people to work a lie. But okay. Your decision.
Nope, we're changing it.
Nope. Continue. I didn't mean to upset you. I'm not going to edit this out, so you might as well see this also.
Oh, gosh. Okay. So, Precious. I'm not going to read the synopsis, but it's a sad movie about her coming to love herself after all these terrible things happen. This movie stars Mariah Carey, Monique, and Gaboria Sidibe. That's not how you say it.
Gaboria Sidibe.
Gaboria Sidibe. She's
Gotcha.
also an Empire, or at least she was. I don't know if she's still on there. But yeah, that is my movie suggestion. You should go see it if you want a sad time. What is your movie suggestion?
My movie suggestion is the movie Hustlers. It should be out online for you to download or watch or whatever by now. But it is a fun time. It is about a group of strippers. Strippers. And they're doing well, but then the economy hits bad. Something happens and they lose all their big customers. So what do they have to do? They have to get those customers back. So they think of a scheme to get those customers money. It's a lot of illegal stuff. But anyway, it has Jennifer Lopez, which is probably one of her best roles that she's been in a very, very long time, especially not a romantic comedy role. Constance Wu and Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer and Jennifer Lopez were my favorites. Keke Palmer was the funniest. I'm not even a Keke Palmer fan, but she made me laugh. It was the comedy in here is really good. But yeah, go watch that movie. It's a fun time. I actually did a review on this movie.
He did.
On Instagram at Another Movie Review. So please go check that out. You can also find me on Twitter at a Clark Kent Type. Shout out to that mustache. Marcy, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Marcy_11.9. You can also find me on Twitter at Marcy_119. Come say hi. I'm kind of nice.
Great. I want to first give a shout out to Bianca. Go check her out at the Juma brand. She did our intro with her nice voice. If you want to hire her, do some voice work because it's so nice, you might want to hit her up on the Juma brand on Instagram.
Also, she makes really great jewelry.
Yep. And thank you to our listeners. We really appreciate you. You are the best. Please continue to share the show. We really appreciate it.
Share the show. Share the love that you experience when you listen to us.
Yes. And I hope you all have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Enjoy your day.
Yes, do that.
Be safe.
Maybe don't do that. Be reckless.
To yourself, not others.
No, not to yourself. Love yourself. Wreck others.
Oh, boy.
Bye.
Bye.